Thank you so much. Greetings to each one of you. I'm Samuel Muyita. I'm a Ugandan entrepreneur. I grew up in a farming community where I really witnessed and saw firsthand how farmers lost great percentages of their harvest every time they would grow fruits. And really, this pain was really evident because this meant that children won't go to school, there wouldn't be food on their tables. And this experience really led me and my co-founder to start Karpolax as a practical solution, really built to solve this pain for the farmers. So we began by researching plant-based ways that can enable slow down in ripening or spoilage. And over time, we've been able to develop a natural technology that extends the shelf life of fruits without the need of refrigeration. So it's simply a sachet that is dropped in a box of fruits in storage or transportation, and it releases these naturally derived plant-based organic compounds in the environment of the fruits, thereby reducing the spoilage or increasing the shelf life. So number one, I will begin by saying Karpolax produces biodegradable sachets, and these sachets are infused with naturally derived plant volatile organic compounds which slow down ripening, suppress microbial growth, and preserve freshness. Now, the uniqueness lies in our solution being number one, primarily organically derived, chemical-free, low-cost, and really cold chain independent, whereby one can use our product without the need of depending on cold chain technologies. So our product is specifically being used by smallholder farmers and traders who find it quite easy to use the product because of its uniqueness in the fact that they can use it without changing the infrastructure of how they handle their produce day to day. So at the moment, we are focused on scaling across Africa and entering global export supply chains. And yes, we are as well open to strategic investors who not just bring capital but market access and global partnerships. So our vision is an Africa that no longer exposed to raw losses, meaning that to see that African farmers are empowered with technology, infrastructure, market access so that they can earn more, waste less, and feed both the continent and the world sustainably, because agriculture is literally the backbone of Africa, and Africa, I believe, is to feed the world in the next 10 years. Yeah. Green entrepreneurship, to me, I would say it's really not a choice because a necessity. Africa has a huge responsibility and opportunity to leapfrog dirty industrial paths and build industries that are climate smart, regenerative, and inclusive from the start, which means that it's really not an option that we have known to side with green entrepreneurship, because it is a great necessity to the build of sustainability in the African ecosystem, in agriculture, and in the industry sector all at large. So the biggest challenges and the main challenges we've been facing as a company is basically scale-up capital, and but as well the regulatory navigation across multiple countries, which at times makes the process a little bit more tedious, and as well building manufacturing infrastructure while maintaining affordability for farmers has been a challenge because there would be need for higher capital investment, which means that at times you are tempted to increase the price, which means you may end up not having your product affordable. So those are some of the challenges you've been able to encounter so far. So my message will really be simple at the upcoming Africa Green Economy Summit in February, that Africa doesn't need sympathy. It really needs smart, scalable solutions, which I believe that when we are providing that climate innovation that must be practical, affordable, and profitable, it will enable us serve smallholder farmers and serve Africa with a sustainable product or solution that can lead to the advancement of agriculture and advancement of the sustainable development goals at large. So My expectation at the forum would be strategic partnerships, investor connections, and policy level conversation that I believe will enable accelerate climate and agriculture solutions across borders. This event is really extremely important because such platforms enable Africa shift from being a problem to being seen as a problem to being recognized as a solution, as a source of solutions and innovation, which I believe is quite important. But as well, most important as well, it will enable Africa to be seen as a leader in the green economy and not just be seen as one that seeks to benefit from such an economy. So I see that it would enable Africa shift from just being perceived to being interpreted as one that is a solution and an innovative backbone to the entire globe.